Hey guys, Majeffries here, and welcome to episode 126 of You Don't Win Anything with Kids. Last episode we played in the semi-final of the Majeffries Trophy and we beat Club Bruges 2-0. That got us into the final where we had come up against Charlton Athletic. We have no idea what their lineup's going to be. It could be this, it might not be. Players to look out for, they've got Michael Morrison, they have got Milan Lalkovic, Jordan Cousins, Johnny Jackson, and the like. Our lineup, do you know what, I'm going to let my assistant choose a lineup and see what he comes up with. So he's got O'Brien in goal, Klotmus, Webster, Hogan, Dodd, McConnor and Saville in midfield, Johnston, Marshall, Morgan and Vukic making up the rest of the team. And on the bench he's got Rush, Cartwright, Carino, Drewson, Robinson, Bobo, Wilson, Grant, Thompson, Jones, Villa and Andrews. And I can't see much wrong with that, apart from I'm going to put... can I put King in goal? No, I'm going to put King on the bench instead of Rush, just in case O'Brien messes up a little bit. Any other changes? I don't think there are. Maybe putting Emmanuel Thomas into the team instead of... No one really. I might leave him out. Looking at it, Campbell drops out, Wilson drops out, Morrison remains out, Francois stays out, Beckhold stays out, Mantum, Delamond. So this is the fringiest of fringe teams that we've got here playing against Charlton. So it'd be very, very interesting to see how we cope. They've gone for... let's go into this view. So, players to look out for on their bench, they've got Sylvain Ebanks-Blake, they've got Diego Poyet, who might look at signing actually, could be a good player. They've got Lee Camp, Michael Morrison, Peter Ramage, if I hadn't said his name already, Keith Keane, Morgan Fox, I misread that, I thought I said Megan Fox for a second. And then in their starting lineup, they've got Lalkovic there, they've got James Weir, Adil Nabi, who actually... he turns into a good player. Let's get a scout report of him. Jordan Cousins, Femi, oh my god, Elisanmi, and they got Dimitar Mitov in goal, who I haven't heard of, if I'm honest. But let's test him. Let's see how good he really is, shall we? This is the final of the Majeffries Trophy. I don't think there's a cash prize on offer. And the competition's reputation is half a star, so it's not even the most respected of titles to win at this stage. I might turn this into a yearly thing, actually. Start it now, obviously. This is the inaugural Majeffries Trophy, but next season, as soon as I can start arranging it, I'll look to see who I could bring in. Some bigger teams, maybe, like a Premiership team, or a team from the top division in France or Spain or Germany. I could have had Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund, or I think I could have had Bayern Munich in this tournament as well, but I wanted to give myself a chance of winning the first one, because it would look bad if it's the first ever one and say Bruges won it. You kind of want your own name on your trophy to start with. But you know, next season we'll bring some big teams in, and if we end up not winning it, fair enough, but at least we have some big teams in, and it will raise the profile of the competition. That is O'Brien making the first save of the game. First shot on target. Possession-wise, we're still on top. I don't even know who hit that shot, actually. Klotmus with the throw-in. Throws it down the line for Morgan. Back to Klotmus. Into McConnor. Through for Morgan. Through for Marshall. Into Vukic. Back to Morgan. Chip the keeper and... just over the bar. Unlucky from Adam Morgan. Good effort from him. He's going to be a fantastic player for us this season. Him and Campbell are going to be scoring for fun. Obviously, we're not going to forget about the Wilson brothers, and we are going to bring Vukic into it as well. But those two are definitely going to be our main pair to watch out for. Our secondary pair are going to be the Wilson brothers playing together. Because I think that's a unique thing for any professional club to have, is a pair of brothers playing up front together. Scoring goals, setting up goals, winning matches, hopefully winning league titles. That was Marshall with a shot. saved by Mitov, so it's going to be a corner. Not sure who's going to take corners for us. Johnston. Ah yes, because he's on the list. He knocks it to Webster. Across for Hogan. He slid in a little dangerously. Got some of the ball, but not enough to create a shooting opportunity. Back for Klopmas, who takes a throw in down the line. Big throw. Intercepted before it could reach Morgan. Cousins with the ball down the line to Lalkovic. Into Narby. Back for Griffiths. Intercepted by Dodd, but a poor ball from him. He gets a second bite of the cherry. Finds Marshall. Flicks it over the top to Vukic. Poor from him. Bit sloppy. You can tell who had a good holiday over the summer. Dodd to Marshall. Clever ball to McConnor. Morgan. Klopmas. Needs to do something with it. Picks out McConnor. Squares it for Saville. Marshall's out wide. Oh, that's Dodd, sorry. But he gets the ball. Now it's into Marshall. He hits it into the back of the net, but the offside flag was up. Poor awareness there from Marshall. He should have done better. Poor. Should have done a lot better. Right, Dodd with the throw. Into Vukic. Out to into Saville, to McConnor. Up to Morgan. Out to Klopmas. Down the line for Marshall, who swapped wings with Johnston at the seams. He hits it across, but Gomez with the easy interception. Saville wins it back. Found Johnston, but Johnston sort of panicked a little bit there. It was one of those near misses. Ball finds its way back to Hogan. He shimmies it across from McConnor into Morgan. He's dropping deep quite a lot to get the ball. Marshall's drive. Mitov with the save. Shots wise, we're on top. Possession wise, we're on top. All of the stats. Passes, crosses, tackles, headers, we're on top of all of them as well. Not by much in tackles, I admit. 1% in it. In fact, we're 3% down now. That we're also down on passes, and possession was 50-50. So we lost it a bit towards the end of the half, but that's okay, because we've reached half time. I'm going to make a sub. We're going to bring Webster off, and I think we're going to bring... What centre-backs have we got on our bench? We've got Robinson, who's on 81%, and we've got Cartwright on 82%. So I think we're going to bring Cartwright on for Webster. And that'll be it for now. See how that gets on. Holding them to 0-0 at half-time. Bear in mind they beat Salzburg 4-3 in their semi. We were 1-0 up on Bruges at half-time. So, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. This is the kind of competition we're going to be up against this season. Which is why I was keen to bring them into this competition. Just to see what we're... the sort of quality of team that we'll have to play for 46 matches. And you know, so far we've held our own. And this is with our reserve team. So if we had players like Delamond and Villa and Quintana in goal, you know, I think we'd be winning this match by quite a way. Right, looking for other subs. Marshall is getting tired, and so is Morgan. So we can make a couple of changes there. In fact, there is Morgan, and he's just driven it under Mitov. We're 1-0 up in the 50th minute. And I'm going to use this break in play to make those subs. So, we'll bring Peter Wilson on for Morgan. We will bring... Tell you what, this is probably going to be his last match for us. So we'll bring Bobo on to play left midfield. I think we'll bring Grant on. Should I bring Grant on? No, I think I'll leave that one for now. We'll bring these two on. We'll bring Bobo on for his swan song. And we'll bring on Wilson. That was a good first touch there from Morgan. Killed it with his left foot and then smashed it in with his right foot. Good professional finish. So yeah, we're winning. We're on track to win the McJeffries Trophy. And if you look at the quality of opposition that we've played against, you know, it's a good morale booster, ready for the season. And this is with a team, it's their first pre-season matches. They've just come off the plane from their summer holidays. They've been in training for, I think it's a week. They got a friendly against Altrincham next week, so it'll be interesting to see the result of that one. I might do that one off camera though. Might do a couple of pre-seasons off camera, just so it gets through that part of the pre-season and we can get towards the start of the actual season. Wilson has picked up an injury, would you believe it? He's only been on the pitch 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes. Bring Drusen on for him. And then we'll swap Drusen with Vukic. So Drusen will be the finisher, and Vukic will be the target man. I think Vukic will be a good target man. He's not the smallest player in the team, that's for sure. Johnston's now picked up a knock. That's fantastic. I'm wondering if they're doing it deliberately now, trying to rule our players out before the start of the season. Alright, Klopmas with the ball in. Drusen's header just wide. Unlucky from him. We got a few players in the 60s now for condition. We got 19 minutes left. Might have to make a few more subs. In fact, McConnor is looking shattered. Lalkovic with a poor free kick will make more subs. This is where the game dies, by the way. Because you make too many subs, you end up with no tempo, no pace. We're basically swapping our entire team. Johnston for Grant. Andrews for Saville. Robinson for Hogan. Anybody else? No, I think that's it. Oh, if I bring Carino on for Klopmas, and then swap Carino with Grant. So Grant will play right back, and Carino will play advanced of that. So all we've got left is Dodd and O'Brien. And Dodd's not looking too bad. So I suppose we could leave him out there. But the rest of the team is all being subbed now. There you go. Huge substitutions. They take a while to do as well, because normally the rule is one player at a time comes off. So you end up with a single file line of players coming off and a single file line of players coming on. It's quite funny to watch actually, if you watch pre-season matches when they do that. Alright, Bobo with the ball. He crosses it in, not a good cross from him. Ball finds its way to Grant, strange dipping shot. Ends up going just over and just wide. So that was unlucky. 81st minute. We've only got 9 minutes left and we're still on track to win. Charlton have had more shots than Bruges and they've had more shots on target than Bruges. We've had less shots than we did against Bruges and we've had less on target. But the numbers are closer together. So I suppose that's good. Percentage wise, more shots we've had have been on target. Carino just about staying on side. Whips the ball across the box and that could have ended up going in actually. Looking at Cartwright, he's on 38% condition, which is not very good. Just leapt up to 46. Might have to rest him for the next few pre-season matches. Hopefully we'll have a few more players available. A couple more coming back into training. Might have to bring a couple of loan players in. See if that makes a difference for us. You know, we should be able to see this one out. We've got a good pre-season ahead of us. That was a close call. Good save from O'Brien. Maybe not be too complacent. We haven't sewn this one up yet, but we've got a good pre-season ahead of us and we've got a good season opener coming up. That's a foul from Bobo. I think he's got 3 more days left as a Jeffreys United player before he moves to Montpellier. Like I said, it's a shame to see him go, but it'll help his career and he might come back a better player for it. That was Drusen with a driven shot, saved by Lee Camp. Bobo with the corner. Drifts one in, straight into the hands of Camp. Not a very good corner. I won't miss that about Bobo, if I'm honest. His corner taking skills are not the best. This is Jones on the ball. Loses out, tries to win it back, very nearly did. Robinson with the interception, into Thompson, through for Jones, out to Grant, and he's miscontrolled it and it's gone out of play. 3 more minutes to play. 3 more minutes to hold on. There might be confetti you know, the players running around celebrating if they win this, because the game sees it as a trophy. When I was setting this up, I had the choice of either a tour of a country, so 2 or 3 matches, or a cup or a league, and I thought a cup might be better because we've not actually won a trophy from a cup. We've won 3 league titles but no cup competitions, and you remember we lost to Sheffield United in the final of the JPT last season. So, you know, winning a cup now, it's, you could call it a first, and that is full time pretty much. They should show this. Come on, we're in the 5th minute of injury to 6th minute of injury time. I know they had a player injured, but blimey, that's taking the mickey a bit, isn't it? Headed clear. There you go, full time. We have won the McJeffries Trophy. Well played, boys. Well played. That should come up on our news screen. There we go. And in the other match, the 3rd place playoff, Bruges managed to beat Salzburg on penalties. Having scored in the 2nd minute, they then blew it, basically. Conceded just before half time, couldn't score any more between then and full time, and won on penalties. They had a crowd of 2,243. We had 11,828 come to see our match, which only kicked off 4.5 hours later. So, I don't know where they all came from, but there you go. That's the end of this episode, guys. I'll play the next few pre-season matches off camera, I think, and then I'll come back just before the start of the season, and we'll pick up from there. So till then, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.